Hey everyone, Shabim here, and we are back with another episode of SWE NXT. In tonight's episode, we'll be crowning the #1 contender for the North American Championship, as well as another couple of big matches. Our first match of the evening as Kyle O'Reilly takes on Pete Dunne. And here then come the Undisputed Era. Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly with Roderick Strong apparently, rather than actually being part of the group. Roderick Strong's just the afterthought on the outside, you know, as you do either way. But looking like a much more coherent group. Here comes Pete Dunne with Tyler Bate, and making his debut in this universe mode, it is Trent Severn. So here we go. This is just a one-on-one match, but it is an interesting chance for us to talk about what we're going to be doing at our Shabby Takeover pay-per-view. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, the idea behind this is going to be a 6-man tag. I'm thinking elimination table. 6-man tag elimination table between these two. I think that'd be great between these two teams of 3. So we know that Adam Cole in the previous episode has requested something special. We're still trying to cross the T's and dot the I's on that. And I'm not sure we'll be able to announce what that's going to be. It might not even be till the night, to be honest with you. But we'll continue on that. And then these 3 guys, Roderick Strong, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly, will take on Trent Severn, Tyler Bate, and Pete Dunne, of course, British Strong Style. Believe it or not, British Strong Style does not fit in the actual naming screen, which is a bit annoying. Well, it does, but you've got to put not allowed the space between Strong and Style, which is getawayable, I suppose. It's not ideal, but it's getawayable. Of course, all of these guys, apart from Trent Severn, are going to be included in our 205 Live Universe mode as well. So if you are interested in keeping up with that, then we are currently doing the Cruiserweight Classic Tournament beforehand, which will be crowning our first Cruiserweight Champion for that brand. And then as soon as that's finished, we'll jump straight into that Universe mode. And then we're still dabbling with the next Universe mode, which is... I'd have to go back and double check, but the last time I looked, it was between Lucha Underground and NXT UK. Looked like the 2 main ones, I believe. Nice spinning forearm there by Kyle O'Reilly. Now brings Pete Dunne back up to his feet and just catches him with every single swing and punch and slap and kick that he can. So it's a good match really, just to try and get some momentum moving forward towards Shabby Takeover, which is now only... Wow, it's only a couple of episodes away, isn't it? Wow, we're almost coming to the end of this universe, mate. We've got one more episode before Shabby Takeover begins. Wow, I did not realise that at all. That's crazy, I didn't realise that at all. Either way, we're continuing on. I didn't realise we're that close to the end. So we already know. What do we already know? We already know we've got Gargano versus Ciampa for the NXT Championship. Adam Cole's got some sort of special match. Keith Lee will be defending his North American Championship against the winner of tonight's main event. Finn Balor versus The Undertaker. British Strong Style versus the Undisputed Era just announced as well. The Revival are defending their Tag Team Championships against TM61. Travis Banks is having an opportunity at Oney Lorcan's United Kingdom Championship as well. Bayley defending the Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley. Bobby Roode takes on Triple H. And there's still space for a couple more matches that I can try and find as well. I'm sure we can put some sort of special attraction matches in, depending on who's left. As Pete Dunne takes Kyle O'Reilly down with that... I can never remember the name of that move. It's not enough though. Wow, Kyle O'Reilly kicks out. Wow, okay. Surprising. Pete Dunne now looking for the arm breaker and hits it. And Dunne is in firm control of this match. He almost won it a second ago, but not quite enough. And now he's looking to continue the offense as Kyle O'Reilly pops out the back of that suplex. Now the super kick into the gut, but Pete Dunne once again catches Kyle O'Reilly into a snap suplex this time. Pete Dunne now hoists Kyle O'Reilly up. Oh, into the sit-out powerbomb. Only a 2 count. Nice O'Reilly rolling Pete Dunne over into an ankle lock. Nice right hand by Pete Dunne in the gut of Kyle O'Reilly, now taking him up into a sit-out powerbomb. Nice snap suplex once again by Pete Dunne. Floats over into a pin. And it's, oh, again, it's almost enough, but not quite. Pete Dunne is in firm control. He's dominating this match. I'm surprised, really, just how much he is dominating. Dunne just stamping on the gut of Kyle O'Reilly, brings him back up, and I'm stamping on the kidneys, really, the side of the back. And now, I don't know why Kyle O'Reilly hasn't just given up so far, to be honest, because the more and more damage he takes here, the more difficult it's going to be for him in that Elimination Tables match at Shabby Takeover. I'm a bit surprised here. Cross armbar locked in here by Kyle O'Reilly. Nice. Oh, but here's the it's a bit surprising actually. I've not seen much of the interference from the Undisputed Era, but seeing interference now though. Nice Saito suplex by Pete Dunne. Nice headlock here by Pete Dunne, wrenching back. I'm surprised the match is still going, to be honest with you. I mean, both these guys really throwing everything they have at each other. Pin once again by Pete Dunne. And that is enough for the 3 count. There it is. Pete Dunne is victorious. And it's about time as well. It was a long old match, this one. It really was. But it was a good insight to what we could see potentially at Shabby Takeover with this Elimination tables match. I mean, that was an interesting moment where they see the Tyler Bate actually distracting the referee. Interesting for the face tag team to do that and not the heels, but there we go. Pete Dunne victorious either way. The camera's getting a big old wiggle there. And can the British Strong Style continue this momentum into Shabby Takeover? And here is our next match then. Andrade Cien Almas takes on Lince Dorado.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Zelina Vega from Gomez Palacio, Dorado, Mexico. Weighing
And here he is then, Andrade Cien Almas on a great run of form recently, taking on any and every Latin American wrestler that he possibly can, and he has left them all in a pile behind him. And Lince Dorado could be the next name to be added to that list. And here is Lince Dorado then. First time we're seeing him actually on this year's game. He looks pretty handy. He looks pretty good. Of course, we'll get to see a lot more of him as part of our 205 Live Universe mode. And we also had a discussion in the comments with the when we looked at the the concept videos as well, about having these guys, Lince Dorado, Sin Cara, Kalisto, Gran Metalik as part of our Lucha Underground universe as well, which you guys were up for. So it'll be interesting to see how that pans out, but he looks pretty cool. Let's see how he acts in the ring. The bell has gone and we are underway. Lince Dorado versus Andrade Cien Almas. Dorado taking early control of the match actually. It's a running forearm by Dorado. And yeah, I was surprised actually how, well, maybe Almas has sort of G'd a lot of these guys up. I said in the previous match that Almas had that he's been really talking himself up and really disrespecting the rest of the Latin American roster here, saying about how he is the best out there, he's the best around, he's the best there ever has been as well, and there's just not the quality here that he was hoping for, and Vince is looking for a new Latin American star to lead the company forward in that area of the world, and I think this man is going to be that one. Lince Dorado then with the single leg Boston Crab, but Almas breaks free and just boots Lince away, face first. And yeah, so Almas has been very outspoken backstage and in SWE here, and he's been talking about how he's demolished several guys here in NXT, defeating Kalisto. Who else he defeated? He defeated Sin Cara. Yeah, now obviously going after Lince Dorado as well. There's not really much more for him to go against, is there really? He's really dominated everyone that we put in front of him in the ring, and it'll be interesting to see whether Lince Dorado can put a bit more of a fight here. He looks like he's been G'd up by those comments by Almas. Dorado rolling Almas through. Brings him back up to his feet and sends him into the far turnbuckle. But then very, very slow to build upon it. It gave Almas an opportunity to recuperate, but luckily for him, Almas did not. And we're going to go for a standing Spanish fly from the top turnbuckle. Big, big maneuver that is, and up flies Lince to the top. Shooting star press in for the pin. Referee's very, very slow to get down as always. Oh, and Almas kicked out. Wow, Lince Dorado showing his ability here. Taking Almas and almost getting the free count. Lovely combination of moves. A standing Spanish fly from the top into the shooting star press. And now Lince continues the dominance into the Lucha Libre arm drag. Again, bringing Almas back up to his feet, but Almas was playing possum at that time. Brings Lince back up now, sends him into the far corner. I'll give it the boot in the gut, but Lince saw it coming and caught the leg and returned with a spinning heel kick. And now Almas is really struggling in this match now. Zelina Vega needs to help her colleague out here. Maybe distract Lince where she can, or even the referee. Pin once again. These referees are so slow to get down. It's unbelievable, isn't it, really? I mean, I've never seen people so slow in my life, apart from people that work in the post office. They're incredibly slow. Almas rolling through Lince. Oh, nice. It's almost like a suplex powerbomb style. And now waiting for Lince to get back up to his feet. Hooks it in for a headlock. Nope, wrist lock DDT. Hammerlock DDT, that's the one. And Almas, after having a difficult start to this match and Lince Dorado dominating, Andrade comes out on top. And once again, showcasing his ability and showcasing his quality over the rest of the Latin American stars here that we've had to offer him. And there's not many more, really, that he can actually have a match against. And he's still quoting himself, saying backstage that he's the best around. He's the best there is. He's the best there ever will be. And the best ever has been from Latin American imports into SWE. And to be honest, he's proved himself somewhat so far with the quality of matches he's having. I mean, to show his resilience there to kick out the Spanish Fly and the Shooting Star Press and still manage to come back and win it is very impressive. I must give him his dues. And there he is. Well done, Almas.
Andrade, Cien, Almas.
Good victory. And here we go then. Here is our main event of the evening. A fatal 4-way elimination match. The winner of this one will get Keith Lee at Shabby Takeover for the North American Championship. And here is the first man in that match. It is going to be Shinsuke Nakamura. Next up then we have got Samoa Joe. Next up then we've got Sami Zayn. Is that a weird line across the screen? It's gone now. Either way, our final member in this match is none other than my favourite in NXT at this point in time, Mr. Aliestar Black. Cue his erection. There he is. So the last man standing will be the winner, but you have to go through all three of your opponents to actually get there. Which I like as a match type. I do. I'm debating something for Shabby Takeover that yeah. I can't tell if I like the idea or not. I think I do. No, I think we're gonna do it. We are gonna do it. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll cross that bridge. Say we've only got one more episode of NXT before we actually get into our first episode of Shabby Takeover. I can't believe how that's crept up on me so quickly, to be honest. Which means that we are going to have to think about our next universe mode pretty damn soon, aren't we? Really? Okay, right. So yeah, I'll have to go back and double check, but I believe it was NXT UK and Lucha Underground that we're getting the main points. So we'll definitely end up doing both of them at some point anyway. It's just a case of which one we do first. Now, yeah, I'll have a look. I mean, it might be better off to have a look at the cause, what's available and that sort of stuff as well. I think both of them will be a bit more liberal with the roster. I mean, NXT UK, I feel like the likes of Finn Balor, maybe even Sheamus, Becky Lynch, Paige, Nikki Cross, even British Bulldog to an extent. Not as a permanent wrestler, but British Bulldog could get an opportunity. Aliestar Black as well at NXT UK because of his ties to the UK. I think that's some of the stuff we'll have a look at, but I don't want to promise too much, but I might do it. What we might do, right, is I'll double check, and if those two are the main two options, what it might be worth doing is like a pilot episode of each as the final decision maker. We'll bring in some of the best cores, we'll use the arena, we'll do like 4 or 5 matches from that one, probably I don't know, maybe crown a champion, maybe? Maybe not, because I think we could actually do a tournament as part of it, couldn't we, really? Maybe we could do... UK Championship tournament as part of our SWE Universe mode at some point. Just like we're doing with 205 Live. Doing a Cruiserweight Classic as part of the 205 Live Universe mode. We can do that, yeah. We could do a pilot episode though, just to showcase what we have and what's best, and you guys could probably vote from there which one we're going to go for next. Either way, like I said, no matter what happens, we're going to do both of those universe modes. We've got a lot of time left of 2K. We're doing 2 universe modes at a time now as well, so we can definitely have fun with it as we go along. So we've got a lot of different options we can go for, and I think Lucha Underground and NXT UK are definitely 2 we're going to get to. We're doing 205 Live pretty soon as well. NXT will come to an end. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes till the very end. Not including this one, of course. And then we'll move on to something a bit more interesting. I like that. I think it sort of comes to a close. I mean, if we stick to a universe mode for too long, it does become not tedious as such, but becomes a bit samey. I just like I'd like a fresh roster, a fresh start every now and again. Just a great chance to show what we can do. And I think doing the tournaments beforehand is nice, well, especially in brand new brands. Because, like, for example, with this NXT one, we spent the first sort of 5, 6 episodes just trying to crown the champions. And it sort of slows everything down, and we don't get a chance to start feuds and proper storylines until a little bit later on. So with 205 Live, we're having the championship tournament beforehand. That allows us just to crack straight into storyline, which I like the idea of. Either way, I'm going to stop babbling crap now. We're going to get on with the actual match in front of us. So like I said, the winner of this one will get Keith Lee at Shabby Takeover for the NXT North American Championship. Now remember, I know it's the final episodes, but whoever is the champions at the end of Shabby Takeover in this season will be the champions when we recreate this universe mode, probably in 2K20. Yeah, it'd be 2K20, wouldn't it? Wow, that's crapped up, isn't it? See, that's what we'll probably do with that. So when they got the universe modes that we've already done in the past, such as is it Mayhem, Throwdown, Octane, Adrenaline, Carnage, Rising, all those ones we've done in the past at least once, so we do have champions already in place for those. But the newer ones, like I said, these ones, and Throwback, I really want to do Throwback at some point. Attitude, I want to do Attitude at some point as well. Those ones we'll have to crown champions for. Oh, Samoa Joe locking in the Kikina clutch here on Shinsuke Nakamura. Middle of the ring. Is Shinsuke going to tap?
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke taps. Shinsuke is the first man eliminated from this match. And Sami Zayn instantly just jumping on Sami Zayn. Samoa Joe, should I say, drops him with the Blue Thunder Bomb, middle of the ring. Declines to go for a pin. Now does go for a pin. I don't know why he just didn't hold it. And 3. Samoa Joe's gone as well. It's Sami Zayn versus Aliestar Black. Black takes Zayn up onto his shoulders. Zayn just taking perfect opportunity there to take Samoa Joe out. Now Aliestar Black heads up to the top, looking potentially for... No, he's going for the double foot stomp, but Zayn slowly wakes up to his feet, and Black stalks. Went for a spinning heel kick from the top by the looks of it, and Sami Zayn saw it coming and sort of pushed him away. Sami Zayn dropping an elbow from the top, but Black saw it coming, and then Zayn just hits him with elbows anyway. Remember, this is no count-outs, no disqualifications. Of course, it's Fatal 4-Way. So this match can continue on the outside, but only pinfalls and submissions in the ring will count. Sami Zayn sending Aliestar Black. Zayn now has Black by the hair. Slams him face first. Zayn now bringing Black back up to his feet once again. Into the corner. Zayn stalking Aliestar Black. We've seen this a lot. I do like this move, I must admit. The Tornado DDT. Wow. But Black back on his feet, causing trouble. Black brings Zayn back up to his feet. But Zayn fighting back, playing possum. Zayn now Blue Thunder Bomb, middle of the ring once again. This time he does hold the pin. And Zayn gets it. Wow, Sami Zayn wins this match. I did not expect that, to be honest. But Sami Zayn wins this match. He is going to Shabby Takeover to take on Keith Lee for the North American Championship. It was an interesting sort of combination of how things happened. You see here, Samoa Joe locked Shinsuke Nakamura into the Kikina clutch, and then as soon as he got up on his feet, Sami Zayn hit him with the Blue Thunder Bomb for the pin. Then Aliestar Black was trying to get the jump on Sami Zayn, but Zayn was able to fight it back, and Sami Zayn showing great resilience here and coming back and winning the match. What a win that is for Sami Zayn. Either way, that is the end of this video. We have one more standard episode of NXT left before we get into Shabby Takeover, so don't miss out on that. We've got a lot of action coming up for you. If you have enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.